like, before you start the process of requesting things, be really thought out as to like how you're going to label your prototypes. Start with, if it's an earring, whatever earring, and then the size of the diamond, that's it, so that you can really, in that initial, style numbers, I think will get confusing. I don't know how people will do it, but I think, be very specific about how you label your stuff. And then, the platform is very user friendly, and you can actually create one item and then ask for a quote many different ways, whether you want to like up the quality of diamonds, try and do it with a slightly, thicker gold, heavier gold or whatever. So you can kind of put in your dimensions for that one piece in different ways, if that makes sense, and then get the quote. So you can really try to fall within your price range. And yeah, I do think that the platform is very user friendly. It's very easy. And yeah, I would definitely recommend like trying it. It's
been very helpful.
Also, one thing I would say is like, even if this came to me, I feel like there's a certain level of like trust where like it's nice to know that there's like a company behind this, like connecting these brands, connecting manufacturer with brands, and it makes you feel a little bit safer, and like you don't feel worried or stressed or whatever. It's a very like relaxing process. I think if I was doing this on my own, it'd be a totally different situation, and there'd be just a little bit more stress and wondering like, oh, how's this going to turn out and whatever. So I think it's a no-brainer like to try if you're interested in kind of how would it look if I wanted to manufacture outside.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of, but yeah, you're right. Because it's like it would be like you going and buying a house without a realtor kind of thing, without any guidance and without at least that like you're not only like are you being protected, but like someone has your back and is looking out for your best interests for sure. So yeah, I think there's a comfort level there in that. And the longer and the more projects we do, the better we get to know you, and the better we get to know your design aesthetic and all those sorts of things. So yeah, because I don't know like how anybody would be able to get the manufacturer's attention. Like I don't even know how that would work.
I mean, I think you're already established at that point, or like you have to have a certain level of experience where you've actually worked with a manufacturer before, you've worked in a company that's worked with that manufacturer, or again, like a family, like I see designers who are, through their family business are connected with manufacturing. And I think, again, for somebody who's like a single entrepreneur who really has, great work ethic and wants to build this, build a strong business, has big goals, it's good to have partners. For me, I was like, I don't want to start hiring people. And then, you have all these, I work with consultants, I have photographers, and then I, depending upon what I'm doing, but it's nice to have partners that are, functioning on their own and that you can work with and get reliable partners that give you great work.
Yeah, for sure.